I was in danger of flooding when the water level in my neighborhood had risen to 10 floors, and because I had collected a lot of ships and tanks and helicopters in the past few days that needed gasoline and diesel, I decided to head to Saudi Arabia, the world's largest oil producer. I went to the 10th floor, took out the boat from the space, left the courtyard, found an empty place, and took out the helicopter and flew to Saudi Arabia. The death is so miserable, and now he does not approve of enough materials for the next 10 years of life and all kinds of weapons and equipment. And how many heavy rains are still in the air, lightning and thunder really worried about being struck by lightning. I hope it can safely reach the purpose. After more than 7 hours of flight, it was finally hit by lightning, and the helicopter briefly fell to the water. But just before it hit the water, the animals have been restored, but by this time the helicopter's watch has been seen, and it's at least 6 more hours from here to the destination, and the flow is definitely not sustainable. So I removed the boat from the space and parked the helicopter on board for the rest of the journey. It's slow, but it's safe. I don't want to be struck by lightning again. After about 3 hours of driving, 2 ships suddenly appeared in the distance and sped towards me. I took out my binoculars and I looked at the bad guys, and it looked like I had encountered pirates, and I looked at their weapons, and I just had a few axes and sticks. And all I wanted to do was get to my destination as soon as possible and collect the oil without causing any trouble. And if they lost it, I would spare their lives. If they tried to do something to me, then let them put an end to their indifference. Soon several boats came to the front bars. This time we got rich. Not only a boat can also light up the helicopter, you're not stupid. This is a military helicopter, might be full of soldiers. First find out what you are going to show me, little brother. You are alone. Get off me, little brother. I don't get so angry. Go out with many friends. A lot of ways out. We don't look like bad guys. We just want to make some friends. Is there anyone else on board? I got some supplies I could share with you. Just me. Get out of here. You're the only one on your own, and I'm not gonna give you a break. Son, if you jump off this boat and this helicopter, and I'll spare your life if you don't. Otherwise, why did these pirates immediately turn around and run when I had already given them a chance? And keeping them there would only harm more people. So I took my helicopter and aimed shells at them and hit them, and I kept sailing, and after about 10 hours or so, I tracked my GPS to the largest store in their country, and there were a bunch of oil barrels floating around that seemed to be in the right place. If we collected all that oil enough to feed us for decades to come. It took me almost 2 hours to drive the helicopter. After I had collected all the oil from the sea into space, I filled up my helicopter and just wanted to fly back to Minyu and get some rest, even though I could sleep on the bunk. But who knows when there's gonna be a better ambush than ever before, right?